fuck it, we in the market with it. Hey, 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 hey. Yes, sir. First of all, we're going to DXY, man. This should look cluttered as hell. Look like it's dropping towards this 50% on the DXY right now. Kind of a double bottom. Alright, this is our trades from yesterday. We can delete this shit. Key level. I'm gonna go ahead and do the top-down analysis. I'm also gonna go ahead and put this top-down analysis straight on YouTube. I'm only doing that shit one time, bro. Alright, y'all. Y'all can see when the DXY is dropping still. Broke structure right here. Drop, came up. Didn't quite clear this. Come all the way down to this 50% golden zone. This yellow right here is a golden zone that I marked off. So we're gonna do our top-down analysis starting from the monthly chart on the DXY. Zoom out right quick. Alright, for the top-down analysis, what's today? The last day of the month, February 28th. Alright, look. We can go to the monthly because we can see what the month did. Right? So we can see that it bounced off this daily demand right here. I basically say the same thing every day. Once you keep doing the same thing every day in the markets, it's gonna be repetitive after a minute. So we sitting here on the monthly, we can see that it bounced off this daily zone. By the way, just to let y'all know, if y'all watch my videos, y'all know, but I'm gonna start letting y'all know how I set up my charts, man. So this daily demand right here, all my daily demands are white. I color code all my supplies and demands, so I know exactly what I'm bouncing off of. I don't have to guess or go back and check at all times. I can just see that it's bouncing off a 1 hour, daily, 4 hour supply and demand. So my dailies are white. You can see that my daily demand, it bounced perfectly. It tapped this daily demand and started pushing up. Now these blue supplies right here are weekly supplies. So we came up here and we tapped 2 weekly supplies during this month. So we just tapped the beginning. Let me delete this one right quick. Let me delete this too. Alright. We just tapped this weekly supply right here. It was another one under it that I just deleted, but this weekly supply, we're tapping into it as we speak at the end of this month. So that's where we at on the monthly. You can see it's some more weekly supplies going up. You see it's a gap. This yellow right here is a gap, a fair value gap in the market. I got my indicator set up so I don't have to look for my fair value gaps. Like that. This is the indicator I use, so I don't have to look for my gaps in the market. It's called an imbalance finder. All right, so that's the monthly. See, we just shot up from this daily demand down here. When we go on a weekly, you can see the same thing, daily. These 4 weeks was super bullish. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Now we starting this week. It's only a Tuesday. It looked like we tapping off this weekly supply and starting to drop a little bit. We didn't quite make it to this small golden zone. It's a little range right there. So anytime you see a golden zone, it's a range in that area on my chart. I try to have my charts less cluttered as possible, but y'all be listening to these other YouTubers, man. They tell y'all to just do straight price action. Man, use anything you need to win your trade. Don't listen to nobody else. If you need something to win your trade, your personal trade, use it, bro. So we sit here on a weekly, man. It's been going up for 4 weeks straight, and it tapped a weekly supply. And now it's looking like it want to drop, but we never know for sure, but we can anticipate it. So right here, we can see it's tapping this weekly supply. Matter of fact, let me get my other supplies back right quick. Yeah. Because it was another weekly supply that it tapped into before during this 4-week push. You know what I'm saying? So you mark up and color code your chart by supply and demands by each time frame. It give you better sense of where you at in the market and what is it tapping off of and what is it going towards. So, all right, on the weekly, let me zoom in a little bit more so we can find an entry for the day. It still didn't tap this little range right there. Looking like it's dropping. So it just broke structure kind of right here to the upside. Stop right here. No, this is the structure actually right here. This wick that popped up into this weekly. We seen yesterday that this is not the first time it tapped this weekly supply right here. That's how we won our trade from down here yesterday going up into the weekly supply. So that's what happened yesterday. Now it's retracing right now from this strong bullish push. So we gonna go down on the daily and get closer to finding an entry and try to get in this market. Right now it looked like it dropped and retraced right here and getting ready to drop again. But let's continue to do our top-down analysis so we can get in the market. All right, right now on the daily, like we said before, it's been pushing. Yesterday we were bearish, but every other 5 days before that we were super bullish. So boom, this happened yesterday. Tapped into the weekly again, made a little double top, and then dropped. That was a significant drop. We got to think. These candles look little, but we on a daily time frame now. These candles look real little, but this is a huge pullback right now. We can see we got a small gap underneath this small range. So I drew my fibs from this bottom right here to this top, and this is the golden zone right here. I honestly don't think it got... I honestly think this is... The dollar is about to start going bearish. We're supposed to be in a recession, right? But we've been going up for all of February. The dollar been going up. So we gonna mark off this small little daily demand in white. Again, I said small, but this is actually a huge daily demand right here. Not compared to this one, but once we get down to the 5 minute, 15 minute, you're gonna see how big that demand is. So it looked like it's coming towards this gap. It's all types of confluences right now. It could bounce off this area and continue up, or it could continue to go down? We go find out soon. You gotta let the market play its hand first, and then you get into the market second. Alright, so we'll go down to the, hold on. Let me see if it's a, this is a whole lot of clutter right here. Didn't take out these highs right here. Next daily demand has a gap right under it. Well, daily supply. This is the next daily supply right here. So if it do break to the upside, this is a possible target that it can tap. Alright, so we got a supply, and then we got a demand right under it. So on a daily, it can go two ways, y'all. We'll go down to the 4 hours, the 4-hour chart. You can see it's kind of, after that push off the weekly, it retraced a little bit and it's dropping. We might be able to get into the market to test this golden zone. Honestly, pretty big zone, but we can see rejections in this area, so we gotta watch out, because it could reject from right here and continue up, and we'll be stuck. You know what I'm saying? So on the 4 hour, we got a lot of shit right here. We got a golden zone. We got the demands that's already been tapped into. When I say already been tapped into, these demands, it shot up from this, and then it came back and tapped this demand right here, and then shot up again. Now it's coming back. Didn't quite, well, it tapped this small 4 hour. See, y'all gotta, see, I even missed that. So we gotta analyze this even more. My 4 hours are orange. My 4 hour supply and demands are orange. So we actually came, we go put this down here. We actually came and tapped this 4 hour and continued up from it. We didn't push too hard though. So that's another confluence. Even though on the 4 hour, even though it's some gaps up here, it's still a little bit of gaps up here. But at this point, the market already played his hand. This is the top. This is the bottom right here. And we had a 38% retracement from that push. So that's important. While I got my fibs up, I'm going to go ahead and set this golden zone. We need it right there, so we can just delete this fibs right quick. I'm gonna delete the fibs, and I'm gonna it could continue to retrace up here if it don't break these lows, so keep that in mind. But right now, since we pushed, retraced to the 38 and starting to push again, I'm not gonna lie, this is my TP. This might be the key area for today, man. This might be the key area for today, man. Key area. Key area. I'm gonna make this thicker. Key area today, man. So we gonna go down to the 1 hour, man. Hold on, let me stay on the 4 hour right quick. See, we got a 4 hour demand. So this area is a rejection area. So y'all better be careful. This is a rejection area. Be careful, man. You see, it's rejecting. Plus, like, we've been pushing. Now, we bullish now. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We bullish, bro. So it could be reversing, but we don't know yet. Just be patient. It could tap this 50% and continue to go. It could stop right here, bro. We don't know. Just be patient and let's find a good entry in the market. So this is the resistance on that demand right now. Any other 4-hour demands? This was one that got tapped into. This came up, kinda came back down. I don't know about that one, but this whole area is resistance for real. So let's see if we've got a 4-hour above price. We got a small 4-hour above price. We got to mark it off, bro. This supply. You gotta mark it off because that can come up and tap that. Never know. I feel like if it come up and tap and we bearish, that it can continue way down into this area and test these areas. But if it come up here, reject a little bit, it can go. But just always be prepared for everything in the market. I'm gonna go down to the hour. If y'all take y'all time and do y'all top-down analysis every day, you'll know kind of where the market is going. Some of y'all be getting on here, getting straight on the 1-minute chart. Like, you are liquidity. You are the liquidity, bro. So yeah, we retraced a little bit, 38, and we dropping right now. On a 1 hour, a supply up here from the trade we took yesterday. Look out this zone. We was on a 4 hour. I'm telling you, these moves are big. We were just on the higher time frames. So I see a 1 hour supply up here. You can see the trade we took yesterday. So keep this 1 hour supply in mind, right by this 50%. It's another supply up here, but I'm going to just mark the first supply above price action, and then I'm going to mark the first demand below price action. So this is an hour demand right here. Never got tapped into. Cool little hour demand. The last closed candle, the last down closed candle is what we call demand. The last up closing candle is what we call supply. Just to let y'all know if y'all don't completely understand supply and demand. It's not hard, bro. The last down closing candle, bro, is demand. The last up closing candle of a trend is supply. Simple. All right, so we got our 2 hour supplies and demands sitting here. It's a lot of confluence in this area, man. We might not even take a trade. Like, it's kind of ranging. It could range if it won't. Honestly, pushing off this weekly supply right here and retracing a little bit, that give me an indication that it could be going down to the downside. We go ahead. Oh, we can't forget about this little supply right here. See, you can well, this got a gap right by it. Oh shit. All right, when a supply got a gap, or supply or demand has a fair value gap right under it or inside of it, it's always a high probability that it'll come up and tap that, because the market automatically is a magnet towards gaps anyway, because it got to feel the fair value to make the market even again anyway. Then when you got a supply right there, the way the market works is at supply and demands, it's an influx of cash coming into the market. Everybody trying to make a decision on which way it's gonna go at these supply and demands. And then the market chooses its direction. You got winners and losers. So that's basically how I see the market playing out at all these supply and demands. A whole lot of money coming into the market and people making decisions. So we sitting here, man. It looked like it was going to drop. We glad we didn't get in the trade. We doing our top-down analysis. We see all our confluences before we get in the trade. Some people, they just did the hour chart. Some people just did the 5-minute chart. Some people took sales and is in drawdown right now. It could be an early sale. It could be still a winning trade, but you have to take your time and do your top-down analysis to take the best trade that you can take. Don't just start on the 5-minute. I usually skip the 30-minute. I go straight to the 15. Now we getting down close. That's what I was talking about before. These huge demands, and now I don't have to zoom out to see where my supply and demands are. I can clearly see that it's a daily demand right here, a 4-hour demand right here, another 4-hour demand. I can see golden zone, 1-hour supply. I can't zoom out, but I can see this a 4-hour supply right here. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I like marking up my charts, man. Go zoom in on this 15. Zoom in on the 15. Ooh, remember that little gap that was in the market? Right by this supply, 1-hour supply. Now you can see a little bit clearer. And you can see it's a 15-minute supply, but I don't mark off my 15 minutes. After the 1 hour, I do 5-minute supplies and demands. And that's about it. But 15-minute, 30-minute supply and demands, I really don't. I didn't back test that yet. So it looked like this made another higher low. Another higher low, higher low. If this break this candle, this could be a TP. See, you see how quick you can change your decision doing top-down analysis? Before, this could have been our TP. This was the key area, but we taking our time. We letting the market play its hand first. If we would have took a sale early, we'd be losing right now. Sweating bricks. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of resistance. This is looking like it's going up, bro. At the moment, we did retrace a little bit. So our direction today could be bullish, man. If you can see how this coming down, reject, 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 reject. You know what I'm saying? And it's at a resistance over here. It's a lot of price action in this area. That's making a lot of decisions. It's a lot of decisions being made just off of this price action in the past. So we can call that resistance. It's coming down into this price action. So I'm kind of torn right now. It looks like it's consolidating. It's a reason why we torn right now. It's kind of going. You can see the EMA right here. This is one of my indicators. I only use these 3 indicators, man. The Asian session range, I'm going to make a video for that. You can see the Asian range, London range, New York range. The EMA, you can see the 200 EMA, the last 200 candles. And then my imbalance finder. I just use these 3 indicators mixed with supply and demand, price action, and then that's how I get into trades to win 90% of my trades every day. So right now, I'm going to just I'm gonna go down to the 5 minute right quick. We actually broke. This is like miniature structure. We broke miniature structure to the downside. Got a 5 minute supply. Did it tap into it? Yes. It tapped into this 5 minute supply after breaking this miniature structure. And you probably could have took a dub off that. Look like a lot of consolidation right now at 104,600. It's a lot of consolidation, man. You see a small push. If it break this structure right here, then that's a great confluence on it coming up and filling this gap and tapping this 1 hour supply to continue down afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And what time is it? 7:30. Let's go over the Forex factory right quick. Alright. We got good trade balance coming out today. The prelim wholesale inventory is coming out today for USD at 8:30. So that's an hour away. We also got HPI, S&P. Then we got a 10 o'clock folder today, a red folder. The CB consumer confidence. Let's actually see what this means. If y'all don't use ChatGPT, you sleep, bro. You sleep. Then this shit come up. Bro, if you not using ChatGPT, bro, you tripping, bro. You can easily get information. It's a motherfucking the smartest thing in the world. So we go paste this, CB consumer confidence. Hey chat, how does CB consumer confidence affect the US dollar? Shit. Come on, chat. Look back at the DXY. Okay. This is the structure I wanted to break, honestly. I'm gonna set alert right here. Set alert. If it break that structure, then it's a higher possibility. Like if it keep breaking these structures, it's a higher probability it's gonna tap this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a key level right here. Yeah. Dude, why don't my duplicate never work? Let's go. I don't duplicate this one. Alright. So this is a key level. And this is the key level. We in between these two areas. We really don't have to take a trade going neither way, honestly. We can wait till it to tap. But you see what I'm saying about once it tapped these areas, it's decisions being made. Because if you think about how the market is, this is consolidation, right? You know how many people is holding out on making a decision right now just because it's going sideways? Now, it's a lot of rookies in the market right now that's trying to take these trades, bro. Bro, chill. Like, it's nothing right here, bro. What you gonna take a sell? Boom. Say I take a sell right here. What am I targeting? I'm gonna target this, this. It's not a good trade, bro. Girl, it's not a good trade, bro. Unless you really feel like it's gonna be bearish today. Then you can take that risk. But I'm gonna wait for it to break some structures first, show its hand, and then I'm gonna get in with my entry method towards my target. Let's see what chat said, man. Alright, consumer confidence is a measure of how optimistic or pessimistic consumers are about the overall state of the economy in their personal financial situations. The Conference Board Consumer Confidence Index is a widely watched economic indicator that measures the level of consumer confidence in the USA. Y'all gotta do your research, man. This is Wall Street. Like, you can't come into the markets like you just walking into a store. Like, you can't just walk on the NBA court with LeBron James think you about to hoop, bro. No, it's not gonna happen like that, bro. This is Wall Street. You gotta do your research to find your edge in the market, bro. So there is no direct automatic relationship between consumer confidence and the value of the US dollar. However, there are some factors that can influence the relationship between the two. Interest rates. If the consumer confidence is high, it could lead to an increase in consumer spending, which could lead to higher inflation. To combat inflation, the Federal Reserve may raise interest rates, which can make the US dollar more attractive to foreign investors and increase its value. So basically, if the customer's confidence is high, it can increase the consumer spending. So people are spending more money, which could lead to higher inflation. So we want people to slow down on spending money. Does that make sense? To combat inflation. I never understood inflation, man. All right, supply and demand, prices, but come on, man. It's enough product out here. Economic growth. Higher consumer confidence can also lead to increase in economic growth, which can attract foreign investments and increase demand for the US dollar. Internal trade. If the US consumer confidence is high, it may lead to increase in demand for the US goods and service, which can lead to an increase in exports and higher demand for the US dollar. So if the consumer confidence is high, higher demand for the US dollar. Economic growth. If the consumer confidence can lead to increased economic growth, which can attract foreign investors and increase demand in the US dollar. Higher consumer confidence can attract foreign investments and increase demand of US dollar. Interest rates. Consumer confidence is high and could lead to increased consumer spending, which could lead to their higher inflation. To combat inflation, Federal Reserve. Attractive. So if consumer confidence is high for interest rates, it's more attractive for investors. It's more attractive for foreign investors and the increase in its value. All right. So basically, the CB consumer confidence, it came out, the previous was 107, and we're expecting 108. So if it come out better, that means the US dollar will be going up, right? So it's looking like, just from that information alone, we could be continuing to go up if the news come out how they are predicting it. So now we're looking at these supply and demands on the upside, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it'll drop to go up. You never know how news is. So just because it says the US dollar will increase in value, that don't mean that it's ready to go up at this moment. It could go down first, take everybody out, and then shoot up. For sure. to the 1 hour, man. Hold on, let me stay on the 4 hour right quick. See, we got a 4 hour demand. So this area is a rejection area. So y'all better be careful. This is a rejection area. Be careful, man. You see it's rejecting. Plus, like, we've been pushing. Now, we bullish now. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We bullish, bro. So it could be reversing, but we don't know yet. Just be patient. It could tap this 50%. Hey, I've been talking this whole time, man. Look like we about to drop, man. Hey, I've been talking this whole time, man. Looking like a whole bunch of trickery. We're in a downtrend. So not a lot of movement in the market. Might go ahead and get out the market, man. I'm just not liking it, man. We're supposed to be dropping, but it's... We're gonna let this trade play all the way out, matter of fact. All right, everybody get in this. Okay, we dropping, man. Finally, man. Analysis was right. We streaking, man. Go ahead and close that out. We got a point run. Let's go. Put this at stops at break even. And the streak continues, man. Feel like we could have had a better... I mean, this was the best entry. It was just playing around. Like, some days it's easier to get your entries. And some days it's like, it's at so many key levels. Like, today it was at so many key levels right here. Today it was at so many key levels that just didn't know. First of all, we had consumer confidence. They think it's going to be positive, right? So we not really trying to sell the dollar if it's positive and it's a red folder. So that was one confluence. Another confluence why I was kind of skeptical was on EURUSD. We are at a point. Matter of fact, I can just take my profits, honestly, bro. On EURUSD, only reason I'm taking my profits is because how long do we got to go up? How long do we got to go up? You can see yesterday it came this high. Rejected, came down, came this high, rejected, come this high. Like, even if it do pop up, how far can it go? Right here? This liquidity right here? Could it go to this liquidity right here? Could it go to this liquidity? We don't know. Until it break through, then we can get it on the way to these liquidities. But right now, it's been in a downtrend for a minute, you know. So this is a major area right here that they can continue downwards, like how it continued down from here. Major area, major area, major area, major area. And we've been going up since the 27th. Hold on, I'm tripping. That was just yesterday when it bounced off this 1 hour. So we are bouncing off a 1 hour. We did get that high off that 1 hour demand. Are we getting into another trade today, though? I don't know. We just grew our account. We could have grew it more. We went from 36 to 39. I'm doing a FTMO challenge tomorrow. Starting off my FTMO challenge. So if you want to watch me along the journey of me completing the FTMO account, then you can. It's BluestreakFx, man. We are on a huge winning streak. Our main goal in this channel is to streak as much as possible, man, before we take a loss. So it's about making money, man, in the markets and losing less as possible. So if you can learn something from what I did today, when I got an entry right here, you can see I got an entry prepared. Like I wanted it to reach this. What was this? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I wanted it to reach this area 45 minutes ago, but it retraced. We still think the market was going up, so we're trying to get entries on the way up. This would have probably been the best entry today, but it is what it is, man. It was a little fuckery going around at this time. If you feel doubt, just take your money out. Simple. And you can see it's pushing. We don't know how far, though, so that's why I decided to get out right here. Just take my profits. That was an extra 0.5%. You never know how long it's going to go up. As long as we won our trade and Got a little profits off the runner. We can continue to stack our account. You know what I'm saying? It looked like it would have been a good runner right now as we looking at it. But we go see where it's going to end up by the end of the day. Right now, we won our trade for the day. I might get in again if it start pushing and having a little bit of volume. But right now, this might be my last trade of the day. We streaking, man. We just grew the count, what, 4%? That's crazy. Y'all out here listening to these traders that's telling y'all to risk 1%. Like, a regular person with $100 is not going to be happy that he won $1 today. You know what I'm saying? A person with $1,000, they're not going to be happy that they won $10 today. You know what I'm saying? The person with the $200,000 account, the $1 million account, that 4%, that 2%, that's enough money, man. I'm telling you. But until next time, man, I'm getting this course ready for beginner traders. I'm getting the Discord set up so you can take these trades, because I'm not going to be live streaming forever, man. This is valuable information, bro. So if y'all want to hop, if you got any questions about the signals chat in the course that show you my entry method, I can break down my entry method to y'all, exactly how I do it, then just hit me up in the comment sections or hit me up on Instagram at BluestreakFx_. Till next time, we out, man.